Yeah, hi everyone. Hi. Cut the music, okay? Hey. So sorry to keep you all waiting. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Billy Dimboss. I'm the manager of this office complex, and I'm going to be taking charge until the police arrive on scene here today. Now, as you all know, clearly there was an ugly sweater holiday party going on here in the Tasty-Ful Design corporate office. However, I'm sorry to say the party is over after an ugly turn of events. Uglier than that sweater I see selling slick, let me tell you. So apparently, the party ended quite abruptly when someone found a very unexpected delivery in the copy room. The body of one Nepo Tasty, the so called manager of office morale, nephew of company president Ms. Hasty Tasty. Sorry to say, it seems he was strangled with the sleeves of his own ugly sweater, which he seems to have just removed in a hurry. Strange. You, the people all in this room, sorry to say, you're the only possible suspect. So I'm going to do some initial investigating into this horrible crime, but I also think we should probably all get better acquainted. Now, I promise, if anything of importance comes up, I'll be sure to let you know. But until then, let's do some little introductions here. Make sure we all know who's who and what's what. And let's start with you, Mr. Fillmore Orders. You seem all business over there.
Hey, that's what I gotta be, right? I mean, look at all these boxes I gotta fill in here. But they call me the warehouse manager, and I want to say I got this ugly sweater on. I don't even know who this guy is, Belor, something like that. Whatever. I mean, I gotta wear this. I gotta take care of that. Fill more orders from the warehouse, and although I do have the title of manager, I do all the work myself, and I just gotta tell you, I am exhausted.
I understand, Fillmore. It's a tough time of year filling all those orders.
Yeah, it's the toughest time of year, so cut me some slack, all right? I'm just a little stressed out here.
You got it. I think we're all feeling stressed, all things considered. Moving along, I see we got Mr. Walt Cooler over here. Walt, a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh, hi there, Billy, everyone. It's good to see you again. It's me, Walt Air Cooler. I got this Christmas Gansey, as the Brits call them. It's covered in little gremlins, because the wife and I got a couple of little gremlins at home. I think you know what I mean. It's good to see all your faces, and from all of our coffee breaks we have, don't you know? I can't wait until we have another gossip session, folks. Huh? Gossip?
You seem far more concerned with company gossip than the murder that just occurred, Mr. Walter Cooler, unless that's the gossip you're referring to, trying to solve this heinous crime.
Well, of course, I can't let a killer get away, you know.
No, certainly not. Thank you, Mr. Walter Cooler. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Now over here we have, my goodness, Mr. Selling Slick. You are looking festive as festive can be.
Yes, it's me, selling slick, the most successful sales rep Tastyful has ever had. Come see me and I'll make you a deal you can't refuse. I also noticed that you noticed my lovely little sweater. I call this little number the cat on a hot tin man because I'm made of steel. Yeah, it even has bells on it because you know what they say. Every time a bell rings, I make another 110 grand. 110 grand, that's right.
Oh, wow. Okay, Mr. Selling, hard to tell what you're selling, the company wares or yourself.
It's a bit of both, isn't it?
Very good selling. I hope that you can put your sales on hold to help us get this thing wrapped up before the end of year.
We'll see. We'll see.
Well, thank you, Selling. Next up, we have Mr. Lotto Mop. Lotto Mop. I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Well, you may not have met me, but I'm sure a lot of these schlubs know who I am. All right. I'm Lotto Mop. They know me. They love making a mess around the office, and I'm the one who always cleans it up. Yes, I'm the janitor. I'm the cleaner. All right. And I came here tonight for once to be the one to make a mess. Yes, I was going to be here to enjoy myself, and, I was just I needed to cut loose considering everybody kind of treats me like dirt with all of the cleaning things. And considering I know I'm the smartest around here. I mean, you can tell by the sweater. Instead of wearing an ugly sweater like all these other schlubs, I decided to wear something a little classy. See? Nice and classy. Like a very, $1 million painting. No actual pictures. It's just like one big color. Just like this.
Like an abstract thing, yeah?
Yeah, abstract, sophisticated, I think it shows who I really am compared to all these folks.
Well, Mr. Lotto Mop, I'm ashamed to say, as the office manager, I didn't recognize you there, but welcome. I hope the messes you're not making don't have anything to do with murdering anyone today, just maybe cutting loose for the holidays, right?
Very funny, very funny. Hello, yes, my name is Addie Min. I'm the office manager. Hello. It's very hard on me when you people are so wasteful, like you're being right now with all the plastic plates and forks. That's a lot of money that goes into that, and it is a lot to clean up. And look at what you're wasting. Okay, it is just such a tragedy. Oh, and Nepo, the murder as well as, yes.
But the lack of recycling is more of a tragedy, it feels like, for you.
No, but it was just what I was seeing with my eyes at the moment. So
Gotcha. Yeah, everyone, let's make sure that the plastics go into the recycling bin. Only, compostables go into the trash. Yeah.
And wash them before you put them in the bins, people. Wash them. Thank you.
Wash them. All right. I don't know if people are going to be snacking much more considering there's a dead body on the premises. But thank you, Addie Min. Thank you. Always on top of things. And last but not least, we got a designer. I thought it was an ugly holiday sweater party.
Yeah, but I don't really do ugly. Hi, I'm designer. I am the online presence manager, so it's important for my presence that I always look my best. Like, follow, subscribe, make sure you tag any pics from tonight, #Tasty-Ful, #ugly sweater party. Right, murder. Gee, I am so sorry that I'll never see Nepo's smug face again. And yeah, that was sarcasm.
Yeah, I picked that up. I don't really know how to do the socials medias. If you could maybe walk me through that sometime, designer.
Yeah, hand the phone over. I'll get your TikTok all set up.
The TikTok. Oh, I was thinking like the kids have a Facebook these days. Could you set me up on that?
Only boomers have Facebooks.
Okay, fun times. All right, people, focus up. We're all met. I'm glad we know one another. And, listen, I know we all came here to have a party today, but unfortunately, it looks like instead we must find from amongst your coworkers a cold-blooded killer. So, it seems that there has been some evidence uncovered, and I would like to share that with you. You might find that interesting. It seems that at the scene of the crime, there was a company imprinted sticky note attached to Nepo's lips. It said, "Warning, Nepo's about to betray his secret from a coworker and a friend." Now, here's the weird thing. I found a bunch of duplicate notes in waste paper baskets all over the office. And there was also one in the break room trash addressed to you, Walter Cooler. There could be more. So I don't know who's sending these notes, but I want to know, how did they know what Nepo was about to do? And why did the murderer think it was important enough to stick it on the dead man's face? Now, I don't know about you, but this turn of events is really taking me out of the holiday spirit. And I want you to see what we're dealing with here, people. I mean, this is some gnarly stuff. So it looks like, as you can see here, the Tasty-Ful Design. So this is clearly, basically company letterhead, stuck on the dead man's face, like a joke. Coworker and a friend. Now the question is, did whoever put this post-it note here do it after he was dead? Or are we looking at our killer right here? Now, I got some questions I want to ask. I think we got to get the ball rolling here, getting some information out of each of you. And I think that I want to start, Well, you know what? I'm going to question all of you. But listen up, people. I know only one amongst you is guilty here today, and it's very important that the rest of you, if you are not the guilty party, be honest and forthcoming, asserting your innocence. So get your character booklets ready. Make sure you're opened up to your first round of answers. And I got some questions. Now, Addie, I'd like to start by talking to you. You seem to be very aware of office supplies. You dole them out very cautiously. Let's talk sticky notes. Who's been using a lot of sticky notes lately?
Okay, I do believe it is my job to keep employees' supply usage fully private, much like a doctor has the doctor's oath. I have my office manager oath. How can I possibly keep my position if I start letting too many supplies go out or blabbing about people's secrets? I wouldn't like it if they did it to me, so...
I feel like you didn't answer my question at all, Addie Min. I mean, you're saying you don't let people take Post-it notes, but I found Post-it notes all over the office. So very suspicious,
I
Addie.
don't know what to tell you.
Maybe you got to do a better job keeping an eye on those supplies. But I digress. A designer, I'd like to chat with you because earlier today I saw you walking past Nepo in the hallway, and I noticed he rushed away to avoid talking to you. Why is that?
Yeah, well, maybe it was because I told him I would wring his neck if he ever got close to me again. I was only being sarcastic, of course, but it was so much fun to watch him just scurry away in fear.
Hold on. You said that you'd wring his neck?
Yeah, what of it?
Well, this is a dead man who died due to having his neck wrung by a holiday sweater, not hands. But
what a mystery!
Yeah, what a mystery. Okay. Now let's talk to you, Fillmore, because you seem real stressed. And I'm wondering, is it the holiday rush only that's made you so tired and stressed out?
No, it's not just that. It's just that I've been putting in a lot of overtime. I'm trying to just correct some of these mistakes that have been going on in the warehouse. But I'll tell you what, being so tired like this, it just forgive me because it makes me feel like I could melt down at any moment. So, oh, please, just don't do anything that's going to irritate me, okay?
I mean, I feel like I can't entirely make that promise. I am undergoing a murder investigation here, Fillmore, and I've seen many a disgruntled employee snap. But what do you say you try to hold it together for all of us?
I'm trying. I'm doing my best.
All right. Thank you, Fillmore. And Lotto, actually, let me ask you about this because I noticed you were taking a full waste paper basket into Nepo's cubicle the other day, but then you came out with it empty. Isn't it normally the other way? You go in with empty, you bring it out full?
Oh, well, Master Nepo, he thinks he is so much better than me because he can play cruel practical jokes, okay? So I did a little joke on him myself. I put tuna sandwiches and other smelly stuff in the back of his desk drawers. What do you think? That'll show him.
That is so disgusting. Lotto, you're going to make the entire office building smell like tuna fish. That's affecting other people,
Yeah. What do I care? They treat me like dirt, okay? And I'm so much smarter than the rest of these people.
Well, I'm sorry, Lotto, that you're feeling not respected here in the workplace. That's not anyone's goal. I'm actually noticed there's someone who doesn't seem to be upset about this situation at all. Selling Slick, you do not seem to be at all bothered by this whole situation. And I understand, weren't you and the dead guy Nepo, you were gym buddies, right?
Well, yeah, Nepo used to work out with me and my my girlfriend. But for some strange reason, she started to prefer him, although I am how you say so much better looking than he is. I mean, was.
Okay. Where's HR? Thank you.
They're not anywhere. They're not around here. Just us.
Oh boy. Okay. Thank you, Selin.
Oh, you're
Uh,
welcome.
Now, Walt, I don't want to, dig up uncomfortable topics, but I'm wondering what secret Nepo knew about you, as this note that we found says.
Well, if I had a secret, which of course I don't, I'm sure that Nepo could never have had more than his suspicions, I'm pretty sure, anyway. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, thank you, Walter Kula. Listen, everyone, that was a very helpful and not helpful at the same time. I feel like a lot of you might have had a motive to kill this guy, but with these post-it notes and all the pointing fingers, I'm feeling who actually had the opportunity to do this thing, And I do want to share with you. I did find one more piece of evidence that I would like to share with you. I spoke with the company president, of course, Ms. Tasty, and of course she's horribly upset about the death of her nephew. But she forwarded a text from Nepo that said that he was afraid of designer and Lotta Mop for some reason. Now I don't I don't know what to make of that, and it doesn't seem to be anything that we have any more details on. But take a look at this. I'm getting kind of scared of designer. Anything you can do about her, and Lotta Mop too, maybe after the holidays. Well, now the great tragedy here is that it seems that there's not going to be an after the holidays for our dear Nepo. But that wasn't all that was found. Now it seems that there were a lot of complaints filed against various people here. And I was surprised to see that several of the complaints were filed against a Nepo. Okay. Now, your HR manager, who I don't know where, they can't be in the room right now, but they kindly produced this report of all the complaints filed against Nepo in the last 2 months. But because of privacy issues, of course, the report doesn't show who filed the complaints. But I gotta say, it is pretty interesting. So let's take a look together, shall we? Now, here we got this interesting November, slipped sleeping pills into my tea, then posted photo online of me drooling in a meeting. She even bores herself was the caption. That's messed up. Action taken. Interview with employee, laughs hysterically. H Tasty baths him up. Okay. Filled my cubicle with bugs because he knows I'm afraid of them. I had nightmares for weeks. Interviewed with an employee, denies involvement. There's a lot of H Tasty backing up her nephew here. Mislabeled my cartoon, switched warehouse barcodes as a joke. Well, that sounds like your domain, Fillmore.
He did do that. I remember that.
Deliberately trained me to use ineffective and offensive sales techniques, insulted key clients. Well, sales, that's your department, selling, isn't it? All right. So this is a lot of stuff. I think the motives are piling up, but I think we got to put our noses down. And before anyone's going home, we got to get this thing solved once and for all.